All right, a quick quiz. Translate this. That's wrong. That clearly means happily, I ain't selling. Because of a little bit of wizardry and a lot of lucky timing, that's where my mortgage rate landed. So for a while now, I've been in the lock-in. That's the zone where even if you want to sell your house, the thought of giving up your low interest rate and buying another home at current mortgage rates is a definite no. I'll stay locked in here. Just go ahead and throw away that key. Now, as I told you recently, though, we're seeing a lot more homes for sale in the big Texas markets. Inventory like we haven't seen in many years. This helps to explain why. U.S. News and World Report just looked at the average mortgage rate that homeowners in Texas are paying right now versus the average rate they would pay if they sold and moved and took out a new home loan. I know, I've got it good because on average they found Texans are currently paying among the highest mortgage rates in the country, but they also discovered that relative to other states, we have access to the lowest rates in the U.S. for new mortgages. Because of that, they determined that Texas has the narrowest lock-in gap of any state, meaning that if you had the average mortgage rate and decided to sell your house and buy another home at the average new loan rate, you'd pay about 2.55 percentage points more. On the average loan, Realtor.com figures that would cost you about $340 extra per month. Yes, that's more, but it's not as much more as they found in other states when a homeowner sells and then buys another place. Now, after you've paid all that money for your home, have you ever thought about going bare? Before you answer that, I'm talking about the idea of stripping off your homeowner's coverage and just risking it. It's called going bare. Stats based on 2021 data showed that 7.4% of homeowners were insurance-less. Now, a newer survey says that the pandemic and the soaring insurance premiums that followed it, which we've talked about recently, have made that number much higher, that now 12% of homeowners are taking off their insurance and just taking their chances. Now, typically, if you have a mortgage, your lender is going to insist that you have homeowners coverage. The state, though, does not require it. If you are thinking of going bare, just know this. This is how many billion-dollar-plus disasters Texas has had for the decades of the 1980s, the 1990s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and in just the last half-decade. The trend line is not good. Also know the overall average home property damage claim paid by insurance in recent years was $15,570. The average payout for home fire and lightning claims in particular was almost $84,000. So going bare can be a lot to bear. I have more home and auto insurance stories to come because I have a feeling that that's going to be a big focus in the upcoming legislative session because of what premiums are doing. As always, more info today in my newest story posted at Jason Wheeler TV on the social platforms to keep you covered right on the money.